For the people watching this on the phones or at home, we're on a call here with Keith Kennedy from our suppliers at Transcontinenta. Keith is going to run us through the brands they do and talk about the event that we'll be doing at O'Leary's Camel World next Friday. Keith, hi, welcome.
Hi, how are you? You keeping well?
I'm very well. I'm very well. Thanks for agreeing to do this chat today.
So my name is Keith Kennedy, and I work for a company called Transcontinenta, a Dutch-based company. We're one of the largest distributors in Europe for everything around the photography industry and video and film. I've worked in the industry for quite a while now, and I manage a vast array of brands. Myself and Jay have come up with an idea to have a demo or workshop day in the store. I'm going to talk about gimbals. We manage the brand Xeon. We can talk about any range of gimbals and what they do, what they don't do, how you can get the best from your gimbal. We'll also talk about Tamron. So we're the Tamron distributor in Europe with up to €200 saving on a lot of the lenses. We'll also talk about Godox lighting, Godox audio, Peak Design, high-end, really nice gear. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it next Friday.
The reason I'm thrilled to have you in the shop, well, it's for two reasons. The shop already had a great relationship with you, and when you started at Transcontinenta, it was kind of like two great things coming together. You know, you're talking about Peak Design, you're talking about Godox, you're talking about Tamron. Those are three things that, since we've had them in the shop, I think it's kind of broadened our horizon. We're keeping up with the trends, and that's where you will come in to help us and our customers with questions. I would say the second reason is because I also know you're also very involved, and you do a lot of video recording and cinema yourself. You had a workshop, I think, last week in Dublin.
Yeah, I've been kind of involved since I was in I've been in the industry since kind of 2014, 2015. Like a lot of people, I was involved in sales, but I've really turned it into a hobby now. I made two films back in 2019. Right. It was for a charitable event, but they were quite serious films. Like, we had a proper, cast, production, director. It was a fantastic learning thing for me. I've been involved with what's called kind of a mojo community, where it's all about video and filming on your phone, and that's where the gimbals come in. And if we look back to the workshop that I did, there was I think there's around 25-30 people at the workshop last week, and it was with the Dublin Smartphone Film Festival. What it really was about getting people to understand the basics of what a gimbal is, how you can shoot video using your mobile phone or with larger cameras. But the principles of what gimbals are, and this is the point that I was getting across at the workshop, the principles of a large pro gimbal all the way down to a mobile phone gimbal are all the same. They all have 3 axes. They keep your video stable. The only real difference is the size of the machine you're shooting with, right? Be it phone all the way up to a large red camera. It's about giving people a better understanding about gimbals and how they can enhance what they do with their video. Audio is the key to video. If you don't have good audio, we all see it. If the video is brutal but the audio is brilliant, you'll still listen to it. A lot of that now has happened between gimbal, phone, camera to audio and to lighting, and the very principles. Audio is the key to video.
That's true. Like, for the video recording, you'll find like some people are looking for an edgy look, a lo-fi look, but you rarely have people coming in asking for something that'll record poor audio. They've done a few goes, and they, after the fact, after all the work, then they're like, oh, the audio was bad. So yeah, you're dead right, like, to get that sorted first.
You guys actually displayed it brilliantly recently, where you had in the store, you brought in those new Godox ones. You showed the difference between recording audio on your phone to actually recording audio properly through the Godox.
Once you hear it, you can't unhear it. And like, if you're a business and you don't have a lot of time, or even if it's just a hobby, like, you need to get it right the first time. It needs to be easy. And you're talking about the gimbals and how you won't be using it for everything, but you need to know when you do pick it up, it's not going to be a hassle. And I hope people come in next week and ask you all the questions, because we'll be doing loads of demos with the camera, with the phones, linking the audio. We'll do kind of like a live question series with the YouTube and Instagram to send in questions. People that can't make it next week, send in a question. We'll be kind of walking through these things and answering those questions.
Yeah, I think the more interaction there is from people, it's mainly really getting into store. I think is really beneficial because people can use the gimbal and ask the questions there and then. I'm a big promoter of coming into store, getting proper advice from people. Like all the guys in O'Leary's are well in tune with it. I'm going to be in store, so I think it's really beneficial to come into a store rather than looking at YouTube videos or getting reviews. They're brilliant.
Yeah.
They're very good, but standing in front of somebody and understanding and being able to use a gimbal or use a camera or use a light or use audio, it really helps.
So let's remind people, so you're coming in next Friday.
From 11 o'clock until, I think it's about 3 or 4. We're saying 4, yeah.
You'll be in the shop with the Zhiyun camera gimbals, like you said, the Weebill.
We'll have the new Weebill S combo, Crane M3 combo, the Smooth Q5, which I think is the best mobile gimbal out there. Camera lenses, we have some beautiful lenses, 35 to 150, 28 to 75. We'll have some Leo photo tripods for people to play and look at. We'll have some Peak Design bags and accessories. We'll have Godox audio. We'll have a raft of different things. And it's really about getting the tips. The tips is the key. You can have the best gear in the world and you can have the best ideas. The tips are really cool. But I also think, and this is the most important part of where video is, particularly, is first off, you have to have the right story to tell. You can have all the fancy gear. If the story that you're telling is not 100% right, all the fancy gear means nothing.
I hope people watching this get that we're excited. We want to do more events, and I hope they get excited that they come in, that they're not shy with their questions, even if it's just to come say hello, to touch base. We have great hobbyists, great businesses in Cork City. So don't miss this event. Hopefully we'll be really busy. You said you had 30 people at your workshop in Dublin. Let's try to match that.
The greatest thing that people can get from anything that they go to or any event is some knowledge. We all learn something new every day. Knowledge is a commodity, and when it's willing to be given to you for free or to come along to an event, I always try and get to them because it really is beneficial. Right. Hopefully we'll see you all in Friday week or today week at the event in O'Leary's, and I'm really looking forward to it.